Hey YouTube world, it's Cherise here again, and my apartment is basically empty. All you can see is the vacuum now, and there's basically nothing left in here. 95% of my stuff is gone. Because I'm moving, if you watch my life update and all that stuff, what do you know, what am I doing after graduation, whenever I titled that video. This is actually going to be a video about how I prepare to travel, specifically for the winter time. About once a year, I go on a trip that my parents pay for basically 95% of it, and I kind of just put in my own little spending money. That's kind of their gift to me for my birthday and Christmas. They send me on a trip because, as you guys know, I'm a military brat, so my closest friends don't really live here. I only have two close friends that live within 30 miles of me. That would be Jackie and Elizabeth, who Jackie and I were roommates her first summer here at Winthrop University. She's from California and transferred right before her senior year of college. And then Liz and I were roommates during her senior year of college and my first senior year of college. So they're both my college roommates and we've remained friends since then. But this year, sorry I'm like speaking weird. It's like this is my first time actually speaking today. And it's 1:44 in the afternoon. My flight leaves at 8:21, 8:41, 8 after 8 p.m. But anyways, so this year I'm going to Portland to see my high school best friend Hannah, and I'm going to talk to you guys about how I get prepared to travel. So the first thing I like to do is make sure that I'm fully cleansed so that I can be comfortable while I'm traveling and smell good while I'm in cramped conditions with other people, out of respect for myself and respect for the environment and the people around me. Make sure that you are clean and fresh, you smell good. Second thing I like to do is I like to make sure that I just go ahead and shave everything. Because it's the winter time, I'm not really going to be showing any skin. I don't really have a specific need to shave. But I just like to do that just because it makes me feel more comfortable, especially since I'm probably going to be staying with Hannah in her bed and stuff, and I just don't want to be hairy. I just like to feel smooth. Along with that, I also like to moisturize. A lot of you ask how I get my body to glow, like during the summer when you guys can see more of my skin, like how do I keep my skin so moisturized and glowy? And what I've been using as of late is an old product that I've been using since probably I was born, and then something new that YouTube kind of made me buy. So this is the new product, and this is the Righteous Butter from Soap and Glory. And the old product is Queen Helene Cocoa Butter. And what I like to do is I like to mix these two together. This Soap and Glory Righteous Butter really sinks into the skin, and it's for very dry skin, which I have. This one really sinks into your skin, and this one sinks in but also kind of leaves a little bit of I don't want to say grease, but like a little bit of grease on the surface that you can feel that you're moisturized. And I like that feeling. I know some people don't like to have a residue or a greasy feeling on their skin. It's not really greasy. Only if you use too much it gets really greasy, which I do in the summer. I really grease up because that's just what I like to do. But during the winter, I mix it with something that really absorbs into the skin so that I'm not as greasy, because I do leave grease spots on things in the summer. Like when I wear dresses or shorts and I sit in a chair, like a hard chair that doesn't have cloth on it, I leave like imprints. When I put my hands on the desk, I leave marks. Like it's really funny because I'm just that greasy, but I don't want to be dry. I don't want to be crusty. So I make sure that I moisturize head to toe. And these are the two moisturizers that I use. Obviously, these are too big to travel with on the plane, so they're going to have to stay here. And the next thing I like to do is have a protective style in my hair. Earlier this year when I went to Honda Battle of the Bands, I had box braids, and that was just like a weekend trip. Last year when I went to DC, I actually did wear my natural hair, but I was only in DC, I think, for 3 days and 2 nights. So it wasn't a super long trip. You know, I could just do my wash and go puff, and it was fine. This trip, I'm going away for a week, so I decided to protective style using this wig, and I'll show you guys at the end what it really looks like. But I think this is a Outre Sensational wig in Brooklyn. I know this is the wig called Brooklyn, I'm pretty sure. But it's really, really cute, and it's not too much. It's just nice and soft and glamorous like me. So this is my protective style for this trip, is a wig. So let's talk about what I'm wearing to the airport. For me, jeans are not uncomfortable to travel in. I wear jeans all the time. I actually love wearing jeans. So all I have on, since I'm traveling to Portland, which has snow and ice, it is colder in Portland than it is here in Rock Hill, South Carolina. I'm gonna wear boots that zip up so they can easily be taken off for security because y'all know the deal. You gotta take your shoes off and all that. And I wear jeans that do not require a belt. So I'm wearing these jeans that I got at JCPenney. For a penny, they had buy one get one a penny. They're really cute. They're sturdy. I can bend in them, like they're not too tight. Let me just pan this down so you guys can see. The jeans, really like these. They're comfortable, dark wash, super comfortable. And then I'm just wearing a sweater, a light blue sweater. It's warm, you know, it covers, it's cute, I think. And then because I'm so like plain with my outfit, I'll dress it up with like a scarf or a hat or gloves and things like that. So that's kind of how I like to dress really when I'm traveling, is super basic and plain, solid things, and then dress up like a scarf or my makeup or accessories, which I plan to get some there. I don't think I'm going to take any jewelry with me, to be honest. I might just take the new jewelry that my parents gave me for Christmas, just so that they can see me wear it there. But I don't really feel like traveling with jewelry because then I have to like look at my outfits and try and match jewelry to them, and I just don't really feel like doing that. I'm gonna be kind of low key on this vacation. And if you met Hannah, she's also very low key, simple kind of person. So, oh yeah, that's what I like to wear. Just something comfortable that I know I can wear for hours and that is easy to go through security. Like there's no metal on me except one little bobby pin that is holding my wig in place right here, and the button on my jeans, and the zippers on my shoes, but you have to take your shoes off anyway, so that's why I don't even like bother with jewelry or anything. Of course, my lip ring and my nose ring are metal, but those will not cause the thing to go off because, you know, security, I'm just not trying to deal with any of that. Moving on to what I like to do to my face. I'm contemplating not wearing any makeup, but because of who I am as a person, I really do love wearing makeup, and I plan to drink on the plane because, you know, I just love me some wine on the plane. And my flight is 4.5 hours because I'm going from coast to coast. East Coast to the West Coast. So I plan to have some wine on the plane and then go to sleep. But so let's get into makeup for traveling. So I have all of my skincare, body care, makeup items already packed up. Oh, that's another thing. I like to go ahead and pack everything that I think I'm gonna take about 3 to 5 days in advance so that I don't wear it and have to wash it. So I like plan ahead so you don't wear something that you wanted to take on your trip and then you have to rush and wash it. For me, that's a big deal because I don't have a washer and dryer in my apartment. I have to go to the laundry center. So I like made sure that I reserved my favorite sweaters and jeans and that they were clean for this trip. Moving on to skincare stuff. I have it all backed up. This is mostly like travel size face wash and mask and moisturizer and hand lotion. And it's in this bag because they can see through it. And I plan to keep all my makeup and stuff in my carry-on, which is just going to be a book bag. And I'm going to have my purse inside my book bag because basically everything else I need is going to be in my checked bag, which is just one medium large suitcase. But so you can see my face products and hand wash, things like that are in here. I have my mirror in here and my makeup eraser towel. This bag has my brushes in it, mascaras, eyeliners, foundations, brushes are in this bag. This bag has, I think, all lipsticks in it because I'm not sure what kind of lipsticks I want to wear. I like to have options. And this bag is like all my palettes and face powders that are in here and some samples that I plan to try and use while I'm on vacation. I try and use samples on vacation. So let's go ahead and get started with the makeup that I plan to wear today. It's going to be super simple, super easy peasy breezy. So I'll probably be arriving in Portland, I think around like midnight their time or 11 something, late at night in Portland because, you know, they're 3 hours behind. So I'm doing all this strange time travel stuff that makes me really, really confused. So I want to wear a foundation that's really long lasting, and I'm going to go with the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. I'm trying to find my favorite primer, but I'm not sure what bag I put it in. That's the only thing with all these bags I have. Oh, here it is. I'm also running out of this. I forgot to get another one before today. I actually still have time to go get one. For primer, I'm going to use the Milani Prime Shield Face Primer, the mattifying and pore minimizing one. This one's oil-free. I talked about this in my top 10 face products of 2016. If you want to know more details, I read all the claims that this product makes. I'm just going to squeeze a little bit onto my fingertips. Oh, and my nails. I always like to do my nails too before I go, a couple days before I go. So I shaped them myself, and they're that stiletto pointy shape. And these are my real nails. As you can see the shape better this way. These are my real nails. And I did them gray because I asked Hannah, who I'm going to go stay with, what color should I do my nails? And she said lilac at first. And I was like, well, I have a concert that's not really going to match the concert attire I conducted on our middle school winter concert last night, officially ending my internship there, even though I've already graduated. And it went well. I'm going to miss those kids. I'm going to miss that school. So it's going to hold a special place in my heart. But yeah, I just went ahead and did gray nails because gray matches everything. And actually, I like gray more than I like black, like the color gray, more than I like the color black. And I'm actually going to bring the nail polish with me and the matte top coat because I think I want to make these matte. Since I'm going to have some time to do stuff, because Hannah will unfortunately be working a little bit during my stay there. Alright, so I have this primer on now. My face is all super duper smooth and ready for foundation. Again, Maybelline Matte and Poreless in the shade 360 Mocha, which is the deepest shade that they have. I'm just gonna dab some on. I can't really tell if it's coming out or not. Did I pack the one that's empty? Please say no. Oh gosh. No, this is not the empty one. I have one that's new and more full, which I think is this one, and then I have one that's almost empty. I'm just kind of, this may be the empty one because I feel like if it were more full, it would come out a little bit easier. Alright, so I just dab that all over my face. And I'm putting the products back as I use them to stay organized, back into their bags. And I'm going to use a damp beauty blender to blend this out. Let me take the mirror out of this other bag. Dampen beauty blender. Yeah, I think this might be the empty one. Never mind. I thought it was coming out a little bit more than what it really is. So I'm going for a medium coverage. Right now I'm getting more of a light coverage because the beauty blender is absorbing some of the product, and then I really did not apply that much. I would say this is a light medium coverage, but I think I'm just gonna work with this for today. And I kind of have my hair pushed back so that I can not get makeup on the wig. So yeah, this foundation is a medium to, you can build it up to full coverage. But the way that I applied it, it's more sheer and more light coverage because you can still see my imperfections shining through. It just kind of evened my skin tone out a little bit. And I think I'm just going to leave it like this because I don't feel like pumping another pump of another foundation or mixing it. I'm feeling real lazy. So that's that for foundation. I'm going to now set this with a powder, but because I use that primer, it doesn't really need to be set. I think it has a really nice finish like this. But just to be safe and to prevent transfer onto the scarf and the hat that I'm going to be wearing, I'm going to go in with some powder, and I'm going to be using this Black Radiance Soft Focus Finishing Powder in Milk Chocolate Finish. and an e.l.f. powder brush. I literally just dropped this big old thing of powder. Oh, I forgot I need to wash this brush. I'm bringing my Zote bar so I can wash my brushes when I get there because I meant to do it before I left. I have time to do it today, but I think I'm just going to try and relax, and I'm just going to do it when I get to Portland. And as you can see, I'm pressing this powder into the skin. This will help add just a little bit more coverage. And it doesn't move the foundation around so that you will not lose coverage when you press it into the skin. You can also see that it's making the foundation a little bit deeper. Or just changes the tone of it, but either which way, I feel like it looks good with my skin tone. As you can see, the powdered side and the unpowdered side. And you can just see how this just gives a beautiful, nice, flawless finish to the skin. And I'm not going to do any highlight. Like when I'm traveling, usually, especially since I'm not going to get there like during the day, like we're not going to be going anywhere probably, except straight to her house when I get there, because it's going to be so late at night. I'm not going to do any highlighting or any of that. I'm just going to do my brows. And I'm going to throw on probably some lip gloss. I don't even feel like wearing lipstick. TBH. I'm just going to look like a little baby. I feel like I look so young without makeup, and then with like very minimal makeup, like just foundation, lip gloss, and brows. I'm trying to think, do I even want to do mascara? Do I even want to do my brows? Do I just want to wear powder? Foundation, powder, and lip gloss. I have to get a closer look. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't really see what I'm looking like. I'm just using the computer monitor right now to press this powder into my skin. English. I'm just making sure that every single inch of my face is covered with powder. I feel like I need a little bit more around the perimeter. And I can always tell when I need to wash my brushes because they start to leave like little chunks on my face, and it's really annoying. Like, I really need to wash this brush. Yeah, that's probably one of the first things I'm going to do tomorrow morning. Now I'm just lifting the edge of my hair just so I can make sure that I get powder up there so it can blend with the rest of my face. Okay. Now that I have that on, I'm just going to take my beauty blender and go back over the skin. And this just like double locks everything in. See, I have very medium coverage now that I've added the powder on top, but you can still see the discoloration in my face and my imperfections. Just a tiny bit, not a lot. Like you can see this dark mark right here. You can see the darkness in my upper lip that I have. And you can see a few of my acne scars still. But just barely, very faintly, I should say. Okie doke. One last thing I like to do, because my brush is dirty and it leaves those little things on my face, is I use a clean brush that isn't dirty and I just knock off these little chunks that they leave. I don't like the word chunks, but these little balls of powder because the brush really needs to be clean. Just kind of brush those off of my face because they're really annoying. Or at least I'm trying to brush them off of my face. All right. We're going to do brows, mascara, and something on my lips, and then we're done. So let me try and find my brow pencil since everything's kind of all jumbled up. I found the mascara I'm going to wear. I'm going to wear the Lorac Cobra mascara because it's really soft and flexible on the eyes, but the only thing is it will flake off if you like rub on your eyes or rub on your eyelashes, so that'll just keep me from touching my eyes. I'm also going to use this Lorac Front of the Line Pro eyeliner crown in black to do my brows. And my NYX micro brow pencil, if I can find it in here, which I know that it's in here. Yeah, it's somewhere in this bag. I'm going to go ahead and do my mascara first. This is one thing I don't like is when I don't wear eyeshadow on my eyelids, like they crease. Even if I set my lids with powder, it's really strange. So sometimes I just have to go over my eyelids with the powder, but I think they'll be fine. Like I said, I'm just going to apply a little bit of mascara. Just so that my eyes aren't completely naked. And I look a little bit more of my age. I like this mascara, but I probably wouldn't purchase it. This is actually in a gift set. Their Love, Lace, and Lust gift set. And Jackie and Irene got that for my birthday for me. I do like it, but honestly, I like drugstore mascaras. I don't feel like you have to splurge on mascara, so. But it does work really, really well. And the brush is actually shaped like a cobra, which is kind of cool. You can see that, did a little something for my eyes and my lashes. And I think I'm just gonna wear my glasses. Why not? So that I can see. It won't be straining my eyes. Ah, I just got a glob on my eyeball. Under my eye. Oh goodness. Yeah, I need to wear my glasses today. I feel like I just am not seeing as well. Like, I don't have horrible vision, but I definitely need to wear my glasses when I'm driving at night. And when I'm like teaching, like if the clock is in the back of the room, yeah, I can't see that without my glasses. Or just like really small fonts. Can't really see that well. At least it's really bright outside today. I hope it's like clear skies in Portland. I actually need to check the weather and see what's happening over there because they had snow already. So I think I will be having a white Christmas over in Portland with Hannah, which I was not dreaming of a white Christmas. I actually prefer if there was no snow. And it was just cold and nice and sunny. Like when I was in DC, there was no snow. It was just cold and sunny. All right. So I have built that mascara up just to add a little bit of something to my face and my eyes and to just help me look a little bit older. And all the little mistakes that I made, I don't even really care that much about. All right. Moving on to brows. Hopefully I can just use this pencil. Sometimes I can get away with just using a black pencil. Sometimes I can't. Again, this is from Lorac, and it rolls up like this, and it has a sharpener at the end, which I think is pretty neat. I'm just going to go ahead and lightly fill in my brows. This hair feels really weird because I'm not used to having stuff touching my ear. Like, even when I got my hair straightened, it scared me when it was like touching my neck. I thought it was a bug. All right, so that's the outline of a brow. For me, just pencil's the fastest, honestly. I feel like it's the fastest and the easiest and the most sanitary, you know? I just feel like it's very hassle-free. Especially when it comes with its own sharpener and it like rolls up like this one. Alright, so you see they look a little bit harsh, which is I like to go in with the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, if I can find it in the bag of things. I don't really want to have to dump this out. I should be able just to feel it. Nope, that's a lip pencil. Oh wait, is that it? No, it's another lip pencil. Is it in here? Oh, found it. And this is in the shade Espresso, which is like a brownish black color. And I don't know how I just got makeup on the bottom of my hand. I think it's from my beauty blender, maybe. I don't know. Another reason why I like to wear dark jeans is if I do get stuff on me, I just wipe it on my jeans. And I know it's bad. I have a bad habit of doing that, but I'm gonna wash them anyway. Alright, so now I'm just gonna use this to do the front part of my brows. And to like do the final shaping of them. All right. And now I'm just gonna brush them out with a spoolie and brush through them. Another great thing about this pencil is that it has a spoolie on the other one. The other one has a sharpener on the other end. And of course, this one's always a little bit darker because I have more hair on this brow than this one, and that bothers me that they're not the same darkness. It really bothers me. You can see this one's a little bit more bold at the beginning than this one. So I'm trying to make them match. That helped a little bit. Now this one's longer. See the struggle. All right, I'm done filling in my brows. But when these things happen, which my face is not symmetrical, my eyebrows are not symmetrical. Nobody's perfect. I just like to take that clean brush and I'll just kind of like brush the front of this one to kind of tone it down a little bit and just get them to be a little bit more symmetrical. There we go. So I'm happy with the brows, and last all we have to do is put something on the lips. And where's that bag of lip products? Here it is. Let's go with this NYX Butter Gloss in Vanilla Cream Pie. It's just a nice light pink. Smells good. Love. And that concludes my going to the airport makeup look. Super simple, medium coverage. Just adds a little bit of something so I don't look like a baby. And then when you add the wig to it, it really, you know, I definitely look more my age, a little bit more mature with this wig, which I love this wig. Because I am 24 years old, not a baby. And when I add my glasses to it, I feel like I look even more mature. So this is my airport look. You guys got the makeup tutorial, the outfit, and like how I prep. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all when I get back from Portland. Bye, YouTube.